Why is Accra so expensive? Ghana is not that expensive, but Accra is. Accra is the second most expensive city in the world. In this video, we are going to talk about how and why Accra became so expensive, because it wasn't always that way. Accra is the second most expensive city in the world when we look at property to income ratio. Certain stuff that you see in Ghana does not make sense at all, and we're going to dive into it, how we got here. Let's start with rental properties. Though they are saying that there is a housing deficit in Accra, it's all because it's so expensive. When you drive around Accra, especially East Legon, in all these places, you see a lot of empty houses, right? Nobody's renting it. So I had some friends in town that wanted to rent a place, so I know how much these places are going for. $3,000 a month. I mean, how many people in Ghana are making that amount a month? So you have to be a foreigner, right? These prices is crazy. Property prices and how much you need in order to build houses out of pocket, because it's brick and mortar, which tend to be really expensive. So property prices is just crazy. Since the early 2000s, Ghana has experienced an insane economic growth, and most of this growth is happening within the greater Accra region. There is an influx of foreigners coming to Ghana. When I drive around Accra, anyway, within 30 minutes to the airport, and you look in the car, starts passing around, you go to restaurants, you see that there are a lot of foreigners in the country. So these are the people that can afford these expensive places, these expensive rentals, and some local Ghanaians who are really wealthy. So the average Ghanaian cannot really fully enjoy. Another reason why Ghana is so expensive is due to inflated prices. It's almost like the culture where people tend to overprice stuff and expect you to have some bargaining skills, and you might reduce it. So most prices are actually not the price that you see. So you have to kind of bargain on it and bring the price down. Fuel and diesel prices is crazy. As a matter of fact, it's one of my biggest expenses in Ghana. I think it's more expensive than outside, really. I have no idea why, but it's extremely expensive to fuel your car. And I sometimes wonder how the locals do it, because if you're going to work every day and filling your tank, because I don't go out every day and I still spend a lot of money. I spend close to $250 on diesel every month, right? And I don't go out every day. So I really feel for the locals. It's just really expensive, so you got to make a lot of money. Accra is highly concentrated. Accra has everything: Spintex, East Legon, Airport Residential, or anywhere within a 40 minutes drive to the airport. That's where everybody want to be. So all these people that's moving into the country, unless they are going for mining and stuff like that, they all want to be around within an hour. So I sell land, right? I started selling land, we build them for people, and the first thing people say is like, almost everybody is kind of like, I don't know, like a code. Everybody says, I don't want to be more than an hour away from the airport. So in economics, there's something known as supply and demand, right? If there is more demand on land and houses within like 1 hour away from the airport, what do you expect over time? Price is gonna go up. Supply and demand. You cannot stop it. So a lot of people come in here and they want to be within an hour, right? An hour away from the airport, and these places tend to be expensive because of the high demand for it, supply and demand. So everything. If you've lived outside before and you come to Ghana, East Legon, Spintex, they have everything from Pinkberry, movies, whatever. There is nothing that you are looking for in Accra that you can't find. I'm telling you, everything is there. It's highly concentrated. When you go to other parts of Ghana, they don't have these luxuries. So everybody want to be in Accra. And again, that's why New York is so expensive. That's why, other places, the cities where everybody want to be, supply and demand. The more people want it, the more leverage you have as a producer or as a landlord, the more leverage you have. Except historical sites in other places, everything is almost in Accra. Almost everything is in Accra. The National Museum is there. Everything in the country is within the greater Accra region. Unless, we're talking about historical sites. Accra is the only place where they have international flights. They are now working at Kumasi Airport to kind of like reduce the traffic and, make more people move on that side, because everything is highly concentrated in Accra, and that's why everybody wants to be in Accra when they move. Other places in Ghana is not that expensive at all. I made a whole video about cost of living in Ghana, and I was thinking about Accra when I made that. So I'm sorry for not specifying that. But that cost of living in Ghana is specifically for Accra. There are other places that's way cheaper. And I'm going to make a whole video about that, so stay tuned. So as a country develops, the amount of middle class citizens rises, and Ghana happens to be one of them. As a matter of fact, Ghana has more middle class, families than the average African country. So middle class comes with taste. And the advent of malls since 2005, ANC Mall being number one, and after that we have countless of malls. So before, you couldn't really buy an iPhone in Ghana brand new. You have to know somebody outside, or you will struggle to get it. But since these malls came, you can find almost everything in Ghana, and buying an iPhone in Ghana is more expensive than in the States. It's more expensive. I think $100 more or something. So I ended up buying my phone in the States and had somebody bring it to me because of the duties. The duties in Ghana is crazy. So if you're trying to live your lifestyle by, buying stuff that's made outside or is imported, you're gonna spend a lot of money in Ghana. Everything is marked up, right? So stuff that you would have gotten for, let's say $100 in the States or UK, you'll probably be paying more here. And Ghana imports a lot of stuff that doesn't make sense. Like even rice, they import rice, and you can grow rice here. A whole bunch of stuff that they import, and it's really expensive. It's really, really, really expensive. Too much importation. I think we need to reduce that and grow more stuff back home. But on average, things are more expensive here, especially things that were not made here, because the taxes and the import duties is just insane. The advent of social media, now more people want to buy more clothes that they need. More people want to, live a certain lifestyle. Supply and demand here. There are a lot of foreigners, influx of foreigners, right? And Afrofuture now did a great job at, advertising the country to the world, and President Nana Akufo-Addo, if there's anything that he did well, is putting Ghana on the map. And a lot of people want to be here now. A lot of people want to be here. The West is going crazy, and people just want to come back home. And Ghana has, like I said, Accra has almost everything you need. Everything. The fancy restaurants, places for your yogurt, whatever you need is in Accra. So a lot of people are coming in, and everything is shooting up. They're coming in with the dollars, and they are paying for this insane prices, and they keep rising up. And I don't think it's stopping anytime soon. To me, Accra is going to be like New York. It's going to be as expensive as New York producing very, very, very soon. So most of these people that come to Ghana and do business, they price it with dollars in mind. The first time I heard USD, I know USD, but never spoke with the USD, is when I moved to Ghana. People specified USD, US dollars, right? They will get you. They price you with a dollar in mind. Dubai. What does Dubai have to do with Ghana? Ghanaians love to go to Dubai. If you made it to Dubai, that means you made it, right? So the average Ghanaian that's, making it, businessmen and women who are making it, they got Dubai in the back of their mind. That's where they want to go. So when they're pricing you, they have Dubai in the back of their mind. Is Dubai cheap? Not the last time I checked. Dubai is really expensive. They got expensive taste. That's where they got all the designers. So when they're pricing you, they got Dubai on their mind. Getting to Dubai is actually quite easy, right? From Ghana to Dubai, they got a straight flight. Somebody going from America to Dubai struggles more than somebody going from Ghana to Dubai. So it's the go-to spot once you made it. If you haven't been to Dubai as a Ghanaian, who's making it, you have really not made it, right? It's almost like a badge of honor. You got to go to Dubai. If you've not subscribed to the channel already, kindly do so. Like this video, comment, let me know what you think. And until next time, my friends, be legendary. Peace.